Hello guys, this is Ranger Gamer 06. How's everyone doing today? And before I begin my today's review, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Destroy that like button for me, it does help out a lot. And hit that little bell button so you won't miss a video. Alright guys, today I'm going to review A Quiet Place Part 2. I just left the theater about maybe almost an hour ago. I know this is a little late. This movie came out late May, I think, May 28th. I think. I know it came out in New York City just last year, but it was cold and all that, they delayed it. So I didn't see it right away. But yes, I finally went and saw the movie. I didn't think I was going to, but I finally went and saw it. And I gotta say, I liked it. It was really good. It was really good. I remember seeing the movie. Did I rent? I can't remember if I rented it at Redbud or it was on Netflix. Cause I didn't see it in there. I don't know why I missed that. Uh, That came out 2018 or 17. No, 2018, I believe what it was. Uh, I think I saw it 2019, I think. Uh, of course, it's directed and written by uh, John Krasinski. Forgive if I mispronounced his name, his last name. Uh, if you don't, if you're not familiar with him, he played as Jim Halpert in The Office, one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Really funny. Uh, I would never thought he would pull something off like this. When I first saw it, I thought he was just being, funny stuff. It just showed that he's not just some guy in the office. He is much more than that. That's really cool. Of course, the film stars Emily Blunt, which I think in real life they're actually uh, married. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Emily Blunt. She plays Evelyn. John's character uh, played as Lee. Not to a little bit of spoil from the first film, just real fast. He's at the end of the first film. He sacrifices himself to save his family. So in the beginning of this one that I just saw, part two, the beginning is like a flashback. It's day one. And I have to say, it's probably my favorite part of the whole movie. Just the tangent building up. You see these people just walking, doing their everyday life, going grocery shopping and all that. I mean, we always know what's coming, right? 'Cause, we see the first movie, and I'm gonna try to. I don't think this be a spoiler review. I'll try to keep the spoilers out in case you guys haven't seen the movie. Uh, but the movie, it's a quiet town. I forgot the name of the town. I don't know if it even says. He goes and the main character John in the first film. He's in this. He's going to the store and he's buying groceries and all that. And his family, his kids are having a ball game. They're playing baseball, and so they go attend a game. His whole family's there. You got a new character named Emmett, played by Cillian Murphy. And let me tell you, this Cillian Murphy is a great actor. I love the guy. I was happy to see him in this movie. I think he nailed it. He did a good job. Uh, if you're not familiar with him, he played in 28 Days Later, Dr. Crane, aka the Scarecrow, in the Dark Knight trilogy, and also Red Eye, that airplane movie, that suspense thriller, which is a good movie if you haven't seen it. But he's in this movie as well. Uh, so anyway, I guess it's like he's good friends with Lee, John's character, and in the middle of the game, they see something falling from the sky. I don't think a meteor or what it is. It's like a burning object. So everyone's evacuating, and then out of nowhere, these creatures start attacking people. I'm going to assume they're aliens. I usually think maybe they were like experiments from a lab, but I think they might be aliens. But anyway, the movie itself, the atmosphere was really well done. The gist of the story. Okay, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Let's take a step back. Millicent, forgive me. I am not good at pronouncing certain names, so forgive me on that. Millicent Simmons. She plays Reagan. She's a deaf girl. She's actually deaf in real life. I didn't know that since she was 12 months old. But anyway, she's like kind of the star in this movie. You know, she was in the first movie as well. Um, the gist of it, you know, after the intro, right in the beginning, it goes back to the present. It's just the wife and the kids. They're moving on. They're leaving their home, and they find their survivor. Emmett, Cillian Murphy's character is one of the survivors. He's got a beer now, so they run into him. So they stay with him for a little bit, and Reagan, the deaf girl, looking at the map that her dad, drew up, and apparently what it what it was, the radio. Uh, at the end of the first movie, okay, I'm sorry, but I'm going to the first movie. At the end, uh, they use a radio frequency. She's wearing this hearing aid, like an implant hearing aid, and she puts it to the radio, and it's like a little scratchy sound. And the aliens hate it. It makes them vulnerable. And when they're like that, you can shoot them, and that's the easy way to kill them. But so anyway, that played a huge role in this one, part two. Uh, and she looked at this map, and what happened was the radio that she has, a song plays called Beyond the Sea, I think is what it was. Uh, but it's not music, it's a signal. And so she gets this idea, she finds out which radio station was where that song was coming from. And it turns out there's a radio station on an island just outside of mainland, right? And so the gist of the story, she's trying to get there because she's trying to get to the island. Because think about it, if she could go up to that studio, put the hearing aid on that thing, everyone will be hearing that. That frequency will go out, making all those aliens immune. So that's the gist of the story. Of course, she goes off alone, okay, because she talked to her brother. I think Mark is his name, played by Noah Jupe. Uh, of course, he doesn't great to. He didn't want her to go. Of course, the next morning she's gone, so she leaves by herself. Uh, Emily Blunt's character begs Emmett to go find her, and so you got Cillian Murphy's character Emmett and Reagan, and then at first he's gonna bring her home, but then he decides, you know what, I'll help you, and so they travel together to the tower. And that's the gist of the story. I don't want to say how it ends or anything. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. That's kind of what's going on in this movie, uh, and it's really well done because when these two characters pair up, especially the train scene. If you guys watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. It immediately reminds me of the video game The Last of Us by Naughty Dog, or Part Two as well. This movie reminds me so much of that game. If you haven't played it, you need to play it. It's a good game. But anyway, it kind of reminds me of that. Uh, and of course, again, this movie is written and directed by John Krasinski. Uh, I think the filming began in 2019. I found a mistake. I remember seeing a trailer for it. Of course, by Paramount Pictures. It made the budget was $61 million. Uh, and you got, I don't know. I could be wrong. Uh, was going to be created by, and the character was created by Brian Woods and Scott Beck. Uh, I don't know if Michael Bay was behind. I don't think he was. I don't know why I think Michael Bay. I could be wrong. Uh, you got Digimon Hanso. Forgive me, I can't pronounce his name. He played in Guardians of the Galaxy, Gladiator with Russell Crowe. Great actor, great actor. He played in Aquaman, Captain Marvel, but he's in this movie. So trying to think at the top of my head. Yes, Scoot McNairy as Marina Man. There's they get to the island. They gotta find a boat because of this dock and you have these people like feral. They're like I guess you could say like bandits, and the leader, his name is Miranda Man. And that's put by Scoot McNairy. He was in this movie. He's not familiar to me, uh, but yeah. So, but that's my thoughts. There is a there has been talk. John himself is going to make a third movie, uh, which I would be excited for. I think it'd be a great sequel. Because the way, if you guys know the title was just the word part two, you kind of think, okay, maybe a trilogy. Because look at it like this. A good example is The Godfather, part two, part three. You get it? So, uh, so I would be surprised if they do make a third one. Uh, according to like uh, November of 2020, Paramount Pictures hired Jeff Nicholas to write and direct a spin-off based on the original idea from John Krasinski, who will produce. Uh, of course, the film is scheduled to be released on March 31st, 2023, so it'll be a while. In May of 2021, Emily Blunt revealed that her husband John has an idea for potential third main installment. So we'll wait and see on that. I would like to see more. I would like to see this series expand. Maybe have comics or books, or maybe a video game. Because I think this series can really kick off. I would love to see more of this. It's great. Got Ted's moment. If you love the first one, I really think you like the second one. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I don't know how long it could be in theaters. Like I said, it's been in theaters since May 28th, so it's been for a while now. So go watch it. I think you'll enjoy it. I did, especially if you like games like The Last of Us or the movies like I Am Legend. That feel of isolation. Feel like you're it. This is a movie for you. I think you should see it. Of course, I highly recommend watching the first one if you haven't already. But anyway, I like it. I'll probably end up owning it on DVD. It's one of those movies that I would probably watch again. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's my review. That's my thoughts on the movie. Um, one real fast, one little con, and it's not a big deal. The acting was good. Don't get me wrong. The acting was good. The atmosphere was really good, high tension, because the whole movie is quiet. Hence, is why it's called The Quiet Place. Because like I said, these alien creatures have really high sensitive hearing. So, you know, it's better to walk barefoot. Try to walk on sands or like a railroad track. Because you don't want to walk on sticks or leaves. Like dry leaves, because it makes a sound. But anyway, one of the characters I know is Emmett, Cillian Murphy's character, has shoes on. Again, it's not a big deal, but I'm thinking if you got shoes on, would you be making noise? So I don't know if they forgot about that or they just didn't care. But again, that's a minor complaint. But other than that, the movie was good. I loved it. Again, the actresses in this movie did a fantastic job. Like I said, tense moments. I mean, like literally, I was holding my breath. Like I didn't want to be loud. 'Cause it felt like I was in the movie. I wanted to stay quiet myself. I didn't want to say a word. I was sitting there just staring at the screen. But yeah, it was good. It was good. And it's something that I would probably watch again. Actually, after watching this movie, I kind of want to watch the first one again. But anyway, guys, I love the movie. Uh, Go watch it if you haven't already. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Uh, and actually, it was only me and like some elderly couple. That was it. Like it was even packed. So that's good. So I don't like crowded theaters. People making noises. But anyway, guys, that is it for my today's review. Uh, Monday will be another unboxing. Uh, I got it right beside me. You know what? Maybe I won't show it to you. I want it to be a surprise. So stay tuned on Monday to see what it is. Of course, you'll see on the title up on my screen. But yes, I am doing another figure review. Again, I got it represented right now. I bought it yesterday. No, I bought it today. As a matter of fact, I bought it this morning. So yeah, I went to GameStop and I bought it. But you gotta have to wait till Monday to see that review. But anyway, guys, I am done for today. Again, this is Ranger Gamer 06. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please hit that like button and hit that notification button so you won't miss out. That way you'll be up to date on my videos. All right, guys. Have a good day. Have a good weekend, by the way. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the holidays. Eat plenty of food. Go swimming. Have fun. Stay cool out there. And I'll see you guys Monday. Bye.